Well, this is our continuing coverage as far as Mahakumbh and huge events like these are concerned. Just a day after, the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, the DGCA, is meeting with airline representatives that we brought to you here on ET Now. Flight ticket prices have skyrocketed, and this is for devotees planning to visit Mahakumbh in Prayagraj this time around. A mammoth event, no doubt, but an airfare that used to be around 5,000 rupees one way, now that same route costs as much as 25,000 rupees, which means a 5-time increase. Is this justified? Is the government doing enough? And are the airlines paying heed? Let's connect with my colleague Samir Dikshit. He is here on this continuing coverage with more about that meeting that took place between the airlines and the government. It's a direction, Samir, that has failed. Isn't that what is getting reflected through the kind of airfares that we are seeing for these routes now?
Yes, absolutely. If you just see the airfares from four important cities, whether it be Chennai, Bengaluru, New Delhi, or even Mumbai. So a return flight from these destinations to Prayagraj will cost you more than rupees 50,000. Even just for a single one-side journey, it costs an average one air ticket costs somewhere around 30,000 to 40,000. For example, if what I'm showing you is this is Chennai to Prayagraj flight. The return flight for 29th of January, it cost above rupees 1 lakh. Similarly, for Mumbai to Prayagraj on 29th of January, it cost above rupees 70,000, and likewise for Bengaluru and other destinations as well. So if you see the average airfare, even if you're taking one-side journey, it has gone above rupees 30 to 40,000, which shows that despite the government intervention, despite the aviation regulator meeting the airline representative, it is bringing no positive result on ground side. It is bringing no respite for the common flights. Though the airlines, they are coming up with a counter view that because of the capacity constraint, this is a market-driven force. The airfare is determined by the market forces, and that is the reason that it is skyrocketing. It is going up many-fold. But there has to be certain capping, and this is the voice that has been raised by many users, not just on the social media platform, but on the National Consumer Headline number as well. Now, what we are picking up from our sources that very soon the Aviation Ministry, along with the DGC and other stakeholders, will be meeting with the airline representative on this key issue. Though you can understand that on 29th of January, it is a very auspicious day. 29th is Mauni Amavasya Day. But going forward also, 3rd of February is Basant Panchami, and on 26th, the last day of Mahakumbh, it is Mahashivratri. It is very likely that the airfares may even go up on these dates as well. So government is trying to looking to have word with the airlines and to bring some sort of respite for the users. But as of now, it clearly shows that the government intervention is bringing no result for the common man.
Indeed. Now, as you said, this is the government appealing to the airlines. But does the government, working through the DGCA, does it have any legal power to enforce on the airlines to control these skyrocketing airfares?
Very valid question. Very, at this time, the people or the users also, they are requesting the government to give more powers to DGCA. But to give answer to your question, as of now, DGCA has got no power to control the airfares. The airfares are determined by the market forces. That means that if the demand is more and the capacity or the supply side, there is an imbalance, then airfare is for sure it is to go up, and that is what is being reflected in this Mahakumbh as well. But now people or even many other stakeholders, they are actually requesting the government to come up with certain formula where they can actually put up some capping on airfares, where the maximum could be capped, the minimum could be decided by the airline, but the maximum airfares has to be capped by the government. That is what is being, as of now, requested by stakeholders. It is being raised by the consumers. But simply to answer your question, as of now, DGCA cannot control the airfares. The rule says it is being driven by the market forces. It is simply based on the supply and demand formula. So that is what it is being reflected as of now in Mahakumbh, when lakhs and lakhs of devotees, they are actually looking to go to Prayagraj for Mahakumbh, a religious festival.
Yes.
So because of which the capacity constraint is there,
Yes.
despite airlines putting up more flights, the number of seats has been increased, but still they are unable to match the high demand, and the airfares are going
And the
manifold
demand is
up.
only rising as the Mahakumbh wears on. We are seeing that demand rise, and perhaps like you mentioning, it's market dynamics. It's pure capitalism at play. And that is what is really coming out from this rise in airfares that we are talking about, that the government finds itself helpless on when it tries to prevail on the airlines to kind of control airfares. We'll see if there is any kind of capping that happens. But thanks very much for filling us in on those details. But